The fight and the battle every day is between me versus me.
Come on, somebody out there sitting working harder than you. No! Oh! Somebody working hard! Somebody working hard! Hurry up! Let's go!
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
What you need is the one thing I talked in my book, which is straight up, brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
There's human beings that have different temperament and different minds and different mentality and a ruthless competitive drive that's almost terrifying to the ordinary person.
Something in you has to wake up. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot.
You have to have no fear. You have to have no fear. You have to believe in who you are and what you do. And just go fucking get it.
I respect any motherfucker that wakes up every day and work their ass off to live their life and lifestyle. Clubbing, partying, hanging out, that ain't for me. I'm gonna be out here running in the hot sun, practicing. While everybody else is clubbing and hanging out, you got your focus right.
Get away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing. Get away from people in your life that's hating. Get away from them. Get away from them. If you take an oak tree seed and you put it in a 2-foot pot, that seed will never become the oak tree that oak trees are capable of becoming because it's gonna get stifled by the 2-foot pot. Now check this out. Ain't nothing wrong with the seed. Seed just fell prey to the environment. Don't you allow your environment to dictate the oak tree that you become.
Anytime you move from being normal to trying to be exceptional, people aren't going to like that. Those normal people, it makes them feel like shit, so they're going to judge you.
You got to work. Your time is going to happen. You're here for a reason.
And that's why every true leader, they're called weird. They're called eccentric. When you do the things of real leadership, you're going to be called strange. Get strong enough in your own skin that when people laugh at you or when they throw stones at you, you keep on going.
Don't expect people to understand you. Don't expect it to make sense to anybody why you've got to do this, why you have got to go, why you leave. This is a good job. I'm going. They pay you well. I'm going. Why? I don't understand. You don't have to. I'm going for me. This is something I have got to do. How are you going to make it? I don't know, but I will. The universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied, because that is your commitment. That business that you want, that book you want to write, that dream that you have of controlling your destiny, that is yours. That's available to you. But you've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support, feel lonely, doubt yourself sometimes, be rejected again and again and again, become bankrupt if necessary, again and again and again, and refuse to turn around until life gives it up. People are going to think you're crazy. You don't have nothing but lint in the corner of your pocket. You out here talking about living your dream. And people laughing at you. And they're doubting you. It takes guts, ladies and gentlemen. But let me tell you, I believe in revenge like Frank Sinatra. He said the best revenge is massive success.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king
of my jungle because of my mentality. What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed? You're not being prodded. You're not given a reward. Nobody's encouraging you. What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunts. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take. A true hunter's goal is not the prize. A true hunter's goal is to hunt. That's what they live for. They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time. You go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another. If you're going to do what you say you're going to do, be what you say you're going to be, you're going to have to lion me out. You a gazelle, you're going to come up short. You a gazelle, you're going to have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode, nothing. Nothing impressive happened in gazelle mode. Nothing happened in run mode, give up mode, quit mode, scared mode, fearful mode, nothing happened. Everything happened in lion mode like I'm coming to get you.
Sometimes horrible things happen to good people. Life isn't fair, and it can be heart-wrenching. And if you're having one of those dark days, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to feel that darkness.
When challenges and issues come back to back to back to back, and it seems like something is after me, something is attacking me, something is attacking my journey. Look for the lesson in it all. You will grow through what you go through. The question is, are you willing to go through it?
When those bad things happen, what are you going to do? Are you going to let this horrible situation dictate the way you feel and the way you handle it? Are you going to fall over, fall down, and fall apart? Or are you going to face this issue with courage and with resolution? You know darkness. So embrace that darkness. Don't look away from it. Own it. Step up to the challenge, no matter what you face. Start walking. Take that step every day, no matter what you are facing. Get up and start walking. And never surrender. And remember that even in the most wretched times, when you face darkness yourself, no matter how bad things get, remember not to stop. Remember not to pause. Remember not to hesitate. Remember to put one foot in front of the other. Take that first step and start walking. And we will fight. And in fighting, we will win. And if not the battle, and if not the war, we will win because our spirit, it will never surrender. And that is the ultimate victory. To hold your head high, and even in the face of inescapable defeat, to stand and to fight. That is to win. Don't allow yourself a switch off button. I know there's always an answer. No matter how dark that place may be, there's always a way out. Just gotta keep going.
Hold on to that fundamental quality of faith. Have faith that on the other side of your pain is something good.
When I look at people, I always ask the question, I say, man, tell me what Nike stands for. They said, oh, Inc., that's easy, just do it. I said, tell me what Adidas stands for. Oh, Inc., that's easy, man, impossible is nothing. I said, now tell me what you stand for. When people look at you, do they think excuses? When people look at you, do they think victory? When people look at you, do they think that's a person that's going to give me everything they got, not on some days, but on every day, and it's not going to be predicated upon if I feel like it, because I think we all know if we only worked on the days when we felt like it, none of us would get much accomplished. I'm talking about the real level of commitment, not the commitment that falls in line if everything goes right. I'm speaking of the commitment that says, I am going to stay true to what I said I would do long after the mood that I've said it in has left. You're like, dream, boom. It don't work like that. You have a dream and then life punks you. Life punks you and say, do you really want this? You're gonna lose friends. Do you really want this? Do you really want this? Cousins gonna abandon you. People that you used to be like this with gonna think you bougie and don't wanna deal with you. It's a part of it, but I paid too much. If I was gonna quit, I would have quit in the abandoned building when I wanted to commit suicide and take my life. I should have quit when I heard my voice say, your mama don't want you, your daddy don't want you, take your life. I got through that, so why I'm gonna quit over an F on a grade? Come on. And so I'm telling y'all, you have come too far to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. Don't cry about it. Don't whine about it. Get a reward for your pain. And so by being committed to everything that I started, I finished it. It built a certain type of spirit. It built a certain type of mentality. It built a certain type of individual. And so now I couldn't quit even if I wanted to. I couldn't stop even if I wanted to. I had too much sweat equity in my life and everything that I was doing.
You're too close to quit now. You gotta take another lap. You gotta take another lap. Cause you never know. This might be the one. You can't stop because you're tired. You can't stop because you got your feelings hurt. You gotta take another lap. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. You're gonna make it. You're gonna do it. You got an unstoppable fire.
To anybody out there that feels there's nowhere else to go, there's no way out, and they don't have any more options, it's pretty easy to feel beaten. But I think no. I think keep fighting. You keep fighting and you keep fighting and you keep fighting no matter what. And you never quit. You never quit. And if you feel like your life is in a place where you can't get any lower and you don't think you can find any way out, good. Because that means the ultimate challenge is ahead of you. It means you can only go up. And it also means that things are going to be tough. Things are going to be tougher than anything you can imagine. But that storm that you're in, from your perspective, it seems like that storm is enveloping the whole world. But I'm telling you, it is not. The storm that you're in, it is hard to see out of that storm. It's hard to see past it. It seems like the storm is everything. But the storm is not everything. And it won't last forever. You can get out of the storm, and you will get out of the storm. And when you get out, you're going to see the sun again. But right now, you're being tried. You're being forged. You're being tested by fire and by pain. That's the test. Don't fail the test. Don't give in. Don't quit. Don't ever quit. fight on. Fight through the storm. Fight through the pain and come out the other side stronger and tougher and better. A fighter, a survivor, a winner, victorious, and free from that storm, free from the darkness, free.
The value of life, the lessons of life, these building blocks happen with action along the journey. Prior to starting the journey, you decide you're going to do it for the right reasons, and then you get going. You get into it, and you figure it out along the way. You don't sit there at the starting block, wargaming and thinking of every situation and how it might work, how it won't work, how to do this, how to do that. Just sitting there spinning in circles like a Looney Tune. You get going. And you figure it out along the way. When you fall down, you get your ass back up and you keep going. There comes a time where you gotta graduate class and apply the lessons you've learned. You can't always be taking notes. Someone's gotta go out there and do them to create the subject matter that others study from. You've got to be your own master in your life, creating those moments, those experiences. You might puke, you might cry, you might sweat blood, sweat tears, hit failure over and over again in that transformation process, but eventually they're situated. Went to sleep that night, the first time I went to sleep stronger mentally and physically than I woke up that morning. That's a good fucking day. That combines for a good week, good month, good year, good life.
That goal isn't going to achieve itself. It's all on you.
Good intentions are worthless unless they lead to good actions. Nobody ever had their life changed by somebody hoping, thinking.
Wake yourself up. If you want a new year and a new life, you don't need to start on January 1st. Start today. Start with this little video. Because once you discipline yourself in one area of your life, everything else will shift in your life as well. There's always two pains in life. There's the pain of discipline, or there's the pain of regret. Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons.
And the time is now. The secret of your success is determined by what we do daily. Make every day your masterpiece.
So right now, what do you want to change? What's it really like? What do I really want in depth? What are the rituals that will get me there? And then get yourself to start a few of those actions and lock them in place.
Just get today done. Today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Just today. I want to back everything up with action. Always back it up with movement. Don't talk about working out. You can do it all day, but do it. And so many people, man, I'm finna do this. I'm finna. And man, I said, man, well, why haven't you? Why aren't you? And so everything you see me doing, I just said, I'm going. I'm trying. I'm going for it. I don't care. And we'll see what happens. I want my 95-year-old self to say, you did the right thing.
It's time to stop making your excuses. It's time to start taking advantage of the world we live in today and all the opportunities that are staring you in the face. You do have the time. You do have the money. You do have the energy. You just need to decide. Decide that you want it bad enough and admit the truth, which is nothing in this world is free. Admit that you can have anything you want, but it's going to be hard work. Admit that you are the only reason that you are where you are, and you are the only reason you ain't where you want to be. Take responsibility and accept it. You've got to go get it. Now. Now is the time. Now is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right here, right now. It's your time to decide that you can, you will, you must. Tomorrow don't exist. You only have this moment, right now. And what you decide to do in this moment can shape the rest of your life. Stop making excuses and start making some changes.
Every day, do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps the goal alive and in sight and in focus. However small or insignificant that step might seem, take it, do it, do that little piece, make it happen.
How much did they first pay you to give up on your dreams? And when were you going to stop and come back and do what makes you happy? I see guys who work at the same company for their entire lives. They clock in, they clock out, and they never have a moment of happiness. You have an opportunity. This is a rebirth.
Most people, when they die, you can literally put under their names, dead but not used up yet. Because most people go through life holding back, not giving their all. 85% of people in life allow their fear of failure to outweigh their desire to succeed.
See, we're not supposed to tuck our dreams in on the pillow when we get up in the morning. We're not supposed to leave them at home. We can go and fulfill somebody else's dream. We're not supposed to do that. That's not what we're wired to do. That's not who we are. Your human spirit doesn't care about the economy. The human spirit doesn't care about the past. Your human spirit doesn't care about any of that. Your human spirit simply says, what's our command for tomorrow? What do you want to create? It's not keeping score. Your brain is keeping score because your brain is designed to keep you safe. Your soul, your intuition, your human spirit is designed to make you soar. And when you get to the edge of that stage, your brain will always tell you to step back because you could fall. So you have to be willing to play between your brain and your soul. And on some days, you got to just listen to your soul. And you got to say, I'm going to leap. Because only three things can happen. You're either going to jump and fly, or you're going to jump and fall on something soft, or you're going to fall down hard. Either way, you're going to get back up. You already know you got what it takes to get back up.
See, if you want to make it in life, here's how you can begin to make your goal, ladies and gentlemen. Decide to make your life a great experiment. Most people want to be perfect when they come out the gate. Most people want to do things right all the time. You're not going to do everything right. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to have a lot of failures. You're going to have a lot of struggles. You're going to feel dumb and ask questions and don't know what to do or where to go. And that's part of growing. That's part of the experimentation process. See, life is about living. Life is about growing. Life is about challenging yourself. Life is about stretching. What if you don't make it? So what? I'm enjoying the trip.
You only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big.
This is your time. This is your moment. Your destiny is calling out to you. You have to make up your mind. You're not going to let people talk you out of it. Circumstances discourage you. Delays cause you to give up. You're going to stay focused on your goal.
If there's something you want to do, don't live like you have 1,000 years to live. Decide that you're going to experiment with your life. Decide that you're going to take some chances. This dream that you're thinking about, this goal that you have in your mind, this vision that you have of yourself, if you embrace this, ladies and gentlemen, it will change your life.
If you want to be wealthy and happy the rest of your life, just learn this lesson well. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So instead of going after it, you work on yourself. Personal development. Because true happiness is not contained in what you get. Happiness is contained in what you become. Now, if you know now that's my opinion. Listen to the other lecturers and listen to me and make up your own mind. Don't be a follower, be a student. Here's the second way to find out how to change your life. And that's to listen. Get around successful people and listen. Now, you can also learn from unsuccessful people. Take notes on both. Negative and positive. Find out what poor people read and don't read it. Right? That's good information. Learn from the negative. But now you can also learn from the positive. Get around successful people. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it. It's important. Now, here's some of the best advice I've got for the whole evening. Poor people ought to take rich people out to dinner and listen. That's some of the best I got. But you're right. Poor people don't usually take rich people out to dinner. The guy said he's rich, let him buy his own dinner. I'm not coming up with any money. You're right. Poor people don't usually take rich people out to dinner. Now, here's the third way to find out how to change your life. Don't miss anything. Wherever you are, be there. Excellent. Now, we've lingered a little bit long on number one here for personal development. find out how things work, but it's so very important finding out. And I've given you 3 ways to find out. Now here's the second step to personal development. Okay, number 1 was find out how. See, that's exciting. On any given day, you can massively change the direction of your life. Here's what else it takes for life change. Self-motivation. Key phrase, self-motivation. I don't know why we call it self-motivation. It's really the only kind there is. You got to motivate yourself. And you don't want to give self-motivation away to somebody else in your life. You must now take action on what you... This one simply says, don't try to beat the system. Find out how it works, work it, but don't try to beat it. Some people learn just enough to start slicing it, shading it, thinning it, cutting corners, and looking for cheap answers. See, don't fall for that. You'll wind up with a cheap life. Find out how choice.
Pressure does most people in. The weight of what it feels like to want to be successful every single day, over and over and over. It's just too much pressure. People crack. You got to persevere. You must insist that this is going to happen. You got to get in there and keep fighting. You got to be constantly at it. Everybody got to develop some dog in them. You got to say, I'm going to hang in here now. I'm going to hang in here. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stay with it no matter what.
At the very end state, what really wins it isn't the potential of the person. It's the perseverance, the heartbeat of a person. That heart doesn't stop. The heart doesn't go 9 to 5 and then shut down. It's always beating. Just like a true champion doesn't just exist in the arena, but exists everywhere else too. Those moments and inches that are won at the final hour that make or break a win or a loss aren't discovered there. They're discovered through thousands of hours in the training lab. When no one's watching, do you get up and run at 5 in the morning when it's pouring down rain? Is a person a character that values who they are. There's no half-ass here, half-ass there, and then when it matters, I'll give it my all. It doesn't work that way. Everyone wants it, but somebody wants it more.
Where does all the great that we have in our lives come from? It all comes from people who, in the face of massive adversity, decide that they're going to move forward regardless. They're going to make the thing that they want to happen no matter what anybody says, no matter how many times they get laughed at, no matter how many times they get called crazy, no matter what, they are going to make this happen. We have the ability to make the choice to be the person who rises above if you keep making the choice to take the things that happen to you and turn them into good, productive things, there is no way that you cannot be successful.
The adversity, the failures, the grind, and the wear and tear that it takes to make this change a reality is supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be an easy sail of life. No change for the better never is. The reason that you either will make it or don't make it is a mindset. I go into the endeavor knowing I am going to see the hardships and the headaches along the way. I welcome that. They don't surprise me. I expect them. That weak mentality is the old you coming back. Don't listen to that. You shoulder the weakness. You've got to sideline those thoughts. Go into these endeavors knowing it's going to get worse before it gets better. Accept that. Welcome that. That should just wake you up and say, yes, I'm doing something right. I'm on the right path.
Mental toughness, or what I call X-ray vision, is a lot different than motivation. Because if I said right now, everybody in here, we're all going to run a half marathon in 5 days. And we all going, yeah, we're getting fired up. I said, yeah, we're going to start tomorrow at 5 a.m. We leave. 5 a.m. comes. It's dark. It's cold. Our bed is comfortable. It's hard to get motivated at 5 in the morning. And maybe you do it one day. But again and again and again, that is the X-ray vision. It's that mental toughness that says, you know what, I don't care that it's dark, wet.
windy, cold. I'm going to go anyway. You have to train your brain by doing things that make you uncomfortable consistently to build this mindset that when things get hard, which they will be, we don't shy away, we don't quit, we attack. I'm seeing through all those walls. I'm getting to where I want to go. The only way to increase your mental toughness is like a muscle, is to do things that make you uncomfortable. When you do things that stink every day, they might be making extra calls, they might be staying late at work, whatever it is, little things. You take your baseline from a 5 and you can make it a 6. And once it goes up, it never goes back down.
Most of you guys are looking for the compromise. You're looking for the easier route. You're looking for the corner to cut. And that is the hole in your bucket. Any single tiny hole will ruin you over time. If you don't fix the hole, if you don't improve your skill, if you don't do everything you can, if you don't stop cutting corners, stop taking it easy, stop letting that little voice win the fucking war in your brain that says, tomorrow, I'll start Monday. You know, it's not that big of a deal. You know what? Give yourself a break. If you don't silence that fucking voice, you will lose everything. No holes in the bucket. No compromise. No exceptions ever.
You never go back down. It's all about taking your baseline that you operate on and raising it and challenging yourself and pushing yourself. How you do anything is how you do everything. It's those little things, the little decisions that you make every single day, as small as it seems, that create an environment in your head of what it is you're becoming. Are you a finisher, a quitter? What are you? How you do anything is how you do everything. Remember tomorrow. When you have a split-second decision that you have to make or whatever, remember how that decision is going to make you feel tomorrow. You want to drop out of the marathon at mile 18? Fine. How are you going to feel tomorrow when someone says, how'd you do? Quitter, I didn't finish my journey. Lazy, it's okay to not finish what you start. Think about how your decision is going to make you feel the next day and watch what happens. The foundation of that is your daily habits. It's creating winning habits, winning routines, and a winning mindset. That's the formula. It's all about getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And that is what gives you freedom.
Pain is inevitable. How many of you know whether you're rich or poor, you can't avoid pain? Doesn't matter what nationality you are, you will have pain. Doesn't matter how old you are, doesn't matter how many cars you've got, you will have pain. No one can escape pain, but we can learn how to manage pain. Because pain is inevitable, but misery is optional.
When life gets on top of you and you feel like it's all becoming too much, it's easy to let things spiral out of control. That place where you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Things don't go your way, that promotion at work you don't get, you don't make the team, your business is struggling, the bills are piling up. When this happens, the easy thing to do is just to roll over, to lie there and let life treat you like a little bitch. To hold your hands up and say, this is just the way life is. This is just what happens to me. These moments in life are always going to be there. Don't think for 1 second there comes a stage in your life where this doesn't happen. But what you've got to start to do is to take back control of your life. Stop being a victim. Stop letting life push you around and start fighting back. Because the minute you tell yourself that you control this is the minute you can start to change it. It all starts the moment you take responsibility and say to yourself, I can make out of this life what the fuck I want. And no one and nothing is going to shape my destiny but me. You've got to stare all that shit in the face and say, you can't beat me. I'm too strong. It ain't going to be easy. Most of the time you're going to feel like there's no way out, that you can't do it. But listen to me when I say there is always hope. But you have to take control, attack it head on. Because as soon as you do this, just once, just like a muscle lifting weights, you become stronger. You become comfortable being uncomfortable. And before you know it, you become fucking untouchable from all that external bullshit that on a daily basis pops up to kick you in the teeth. You become a machine and nothing on the outside can affect you because your mind is trained to beat it down. Never run. Always fight.
The rewards in life don't always go to the biggest, or the bravest, or the cleverest.
If you want to take the easy road, I promise you it's longer and more painful than the hard road. Choose the hard path. The path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. The path of discipline, humility, and ownership that ultimately leads to freedom. Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better. If you follow these principles, then nothing in the world will stop you. It won't be easy. It will demand everything you've got to give, but you can do it.
A great life is built not by revolution. A great life is built by evolution.
Too many of you guys listening right now think because it's popular for a lot of these gurus to talk about the cell phone in your hand that you could just click like and communicate and do this and that with all these people and develop these opportunities, which you can do. But in the beginning of the process, you've got to put yourself in motion. You can't sit in your mom's fucking basement and type fucking statuses out all day. You have to get out in the real world and do something. You have to create things. You have to build things. You have to do for opportunity to come to you. And that means doing before you see the opportunity. Because far too many of you guys listening wait around for this opportunity to fall in your fucking lap, and you want to think that, oh, well, when this opportunity opens up for me, I'll fucking start. No, you start way before the opportunity ever presents itself. And the way opportunities present themselves is by you going through the fucking motions of creating in your life. You're not going to wait around. You're not going to sit on your ass. It's going to happen from you shaking hands, making phone calls, sending emails, creating, doing, contributing value. That's it. And you have to take the initiative. You have to do the work. You have to do the that is going to shape your journey to a point where other people take notice. Then things start going your way. Then opportunities start happening. Don't sit around and wait for things to happen. You got to do before opportunity comes to you. It's opportunity through motion. Don't fucking forget it.
Check yourself. Evaluate yourself honestly. Are you doing what you can do to be better? Are you every day doing everything you can to live the most eminently worthy life you can live? And when you realize that you fall short, that we all fall short, then get yourself on the path to correct those shortfalls by going out there and getting after it.
The biggest poison in us is regret.
I think there are a lot of people that have dreams and aspirations of things that they always wanted to do, but it wasn't the right time, or they didn't have enough money, or they didn't have enough experience. It's never the right time. You're never going to have the right experience. And all of a sudden you wake up and you're 70. And you're like, God, I wish I could have done it.
It's what you don't do that screws with you later on.
I get one shot at this life. This is it. And I don't want to go through life being the 80% version of me. I don't want to look back and be like 77 and be like, I didn't do that. There's so much I want to do, and I love life so much. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it because I'm lazy. It's not the right time. I don't have enough experience. Go. Get your foot in the door. Take a chance and figure it out as you go. If you want to have a big year, you got to do it. It's hard to create newness. It's hard to create the drive to crush it this year. But you have to do it because the window, those years, man, they go fast. Nobody in this room came this far to only come this far. You wouldn't even be here if that was the case. But if you want to make changes, you want to have a great year, man, it's up to you. And you better start doing it now.
None of us ever get through this life without heartache, without turmoil.
We're all going to fail at something. Everyone's failed at something. Life is hard. It's hard handling the tragedies of life.
When you're working on something and you put everything you have in it, and it doesn't work out, you lose your money and other people's money. It's hard.
It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. But giving up should not be an option.
And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, because that's going to happen. All that matters is that you got to get up.
Because when you fail, you get up, and then you fail, and then you get up, and that keeps you going. That's how humans are strong. Failure is an option, but giving up is not.
Find a way. If you believe and you have faith and you can get knocked down and get back up again, and you believe in perseverance as a great human quality, you find your way.
You gotta have that resiliency over and over again.
You gotta make a commitment to keep stepping up to the plate and swinging for the fences. Every day, whenever you do what you do, swing for the fences. Understanding when you swing for the fences, sometimes you'll miss. Did you know Hank Aaron had twice as many strikeouts as he had home runs? But he kept swinging for the fences. Most times he missed. But when he hit it, he knocked it out the park. When it's your shot to do what you do, keep swinging and keep striving. Change is going to happen in your life. Setback's going to happen. But a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback.
The champions, it's not their potential, it's not their genetics. It's their perseverance to always show up, always willing to fail, because in failure, that's part of success. Success is not a marathon of life with just ups. Success is formulated through failures, through facing your fears, through falling down and getting back up. That's what creates the champion.
For somebody going through tough times, for somebody struggling just to keep your head above water, you're trying, but things don't seem to be quite working out the way you planned. You thought you'd be in a different place at this season in your life, but you're still suffering. You have no say-so in what happens to you, but you have a say-so in what you do about it. You have a determining voice into where your life can go. See, life is 10% what happens to you. It's 90% what you do about it. You get a setback. You get thrown off course. You lost your mama. That's dirt. But show me something that has grown into something beautiful that didn't have no dirt on it. You need dirt on you to develop, because dirt ain't just dirt. Dirt is fertilizer. Dirt is nutrient. Dirt gives you the strength for your seed to push through. You gotta have dirt on you to push through something. Everything you see that's beautiful starts out as a seed, but that seed got to get dirt on it. You got to have dirt on you to grow into what life got for you.
The only thing I want from you is that every single day when uncertainty creeps in, I need you to get up and I need you to go heavy on it. In the midst of opposition, in the midst of challenges, in the midst of adversity, when you taste a little bit of blood and something happens that you didn't expect to happen, I need you to go heavy on it.
The conscious is in control of forming habits. Every time we are faced with a decision of whether to quit, slow down, and rationalize a reason why that's okay, or keep pressing forward, one of those habits is strengthened. The more times we choose to push on, the stronger that habit will become. It takes time and purposeful effort for these habits to become ingrained. But once a person develops them in the gym, doing something as simple as choosing to keep rowing hard for another minute, they can apply what they have learned to the rest of their lives. They will learn to take the harder path so that they are challenged more. They will learn to put extra effort into daily tasks. Who you are depends entirely on the level of effort that is put into forging yourself into what you desire to be.
A lot of people, their excuses are, it's kind of hard to do that. Well, it's supposed to be fucking hard. If growing stronger and building muscle was fucking easy, then there'd be no growth. there would be no resistance. There'd be nothing to force you to grow stronger with. And the most important thing, the most important gift that you receive by taking action in the direction of your dreams is not attaining your dream. It's you growing stronger and becoming a stronger version of yourself through the challenges, through the resistance, and because it's hard.
When you're working out and you want to die, feel the pain happening in your legs as you rep out one more squat, because it'll be all the more pleasurable when you reach the inevitable other end of the spectrum. And you look back and say, boy, I really went hard. I really went hard on that set. I really went hard in school. I really went hard in my career. I really went hard in life. Go hard. Die hard.
Not because they win or they're better than losers, but because they do what they have to do to be the best there ever was. They might enjoy a nice life, but they are only truly lit up by the true mission of all dominators. And that mission is to be the best there ever was at whatever it is that you do.
Whether it was Oprah, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, they're immersed completely in their environment. They're dedicated, completely dedicated. They have a total commitment.
Legends don't settle for being a winner. They strive to be complete domination. Legendary. If you really truly dominate, people are going to see it. They're going to be drawn to you. They will remember your fucking name, because by dominating your life, you will make a profound impact on all of the lives around you. Just winning is not enough, but dominating people who are winning, that's something that'll leave you a fucking legacy.
There is tremendous power in controlling the focus of your mind. There is no capability, and they've learned to control their mental focus. Whatever we concentrate our focus on consistently.
With the big sales calls, one of the things that you're going to have to become great at is letting all of the noise drift away into nothing and getting into laser focus on that thing you're working on. You really got to stay in the woodshed and constantly be on it, perfecting your craft. Is a lifelong journey. If you can do that, it will serve you so well in every single area of your life.
Where focus goes, energy flows, baby. What you pay attention to is what you will get. And the more attention you give something, the more you feed it, the stronger and more powerful that thing grows. You need to face, master, and channel your obsessions into an engine of massive, energized momentum for the success you desire.
You can be who you want to be. You can do what you want to do. See what you want to see. It's all in your power and no one else's. Go out and get it. If you get knocked down, get back up again. You can never fail if you never give in.
If you stick with it, stay with it, become obsessed with it, feed it every day, I guarantee you, possibilities will take place.
Where have you been? Why are you here? And where are you going? You look at your life. You look at what you produce. Is it giving you what you want? Are you living on purpose? Are you living your dream? Are you acting on your ideas? Are you doing all you can do? Have you gotten comfortable? Are you procrastinating? Are you evading your own greatness? Are you surrounding yourself with people that can nourish you? Are you challenging yourself? Are you experimenting? Are you learning something different? Is your life an adventure, or is it boring? When you're set in your mind and you refuse to grow and you're not open to new ideas, new methods, new ways of doing things, if your mind is already fixed, you become stagnant. You can't grow. You can't have a sense of fulfillment. You become extremely cynical and negative about everything. So you want to keep learning, keep growing. See, most people want it easy, but easy come, easy go. Embrace whatever comes to you. Don't run from it. Step toward it. But how do you hang in there during the hard, difficult times? You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities, your ideas, unquestionably. You've got to have faith, and that faith drives you into action. You've got to keep moving and keep plugging away. You've got to love it. It's got to be what you are supposed to do. And say, I've got to do this. This is my stuff. This is why I showed up. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out. So yes, I'm going to do something about this situation. You do what it is you're supposed to. You're supposed to build something. You're supposed to create something. I don't know how to do it. Learn. Do whatever is required. Just go out there. It's possible you can get what you want. It's necessary. If you want it, you got to go into action. You got to be willing to experiment. You got to be willing to fail and to succeed. It's you. It's on you. You got to make that happen. Nobody's going to bring it to you on a silver platter and say, here's your dream manifested. No, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. It's difficult. Yes, right. And it's worth it.